Nervous, very, very dreadfully nervous I had been and am. But why would you say that I am mad? The disease has sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing acute. I heard all things in heaven and in earth. I heard many things in hell. But how then am I mad? Hearken and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story. It is impossible to say how first the idea entered my brain. But once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Object there was none, passion there was none. I loved the old man. He had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. He had the eye of a vulture, a pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so, by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, thus rid myself of the eye forever. Now this is the point. You fancy me mad. Madmen know nothing. But you should have seen me. You should have seen how wisely I proceeded, with what caution, with what foresight, with what dissimulation I went to work. I was never kinder to the old man than during the whole week before I killed him. And every night about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it, oh so gently. And then when I made an opening sufficient for my head, I first put in a dark lantern, all closed so that no light shone out. And then I thrust my head in. Oh, you would have laughed to see how cunningly I thrust it in. I moved it slowly, very, very slowly, so that I might not disturb the old man's sleep. It took me an hour to place my whole head within the opening, so far that I could see the old man as he lay upon his bed. Ha! Would a madman have been so wise as this? And then, when my head was well in the room, I undid the lantern cautiously, oh so cautiously, for the hinges creaked. I undid it just so much that a single thin ray fell upon the vulture eye. And this I did for 7 long nights, every night just at midnight. But I found the eye always closed, and so it was impossible to do the work, for it was not the old man who had vexed me, but his evil eye. Upon the 8th night, I was more than usually cautious in opening the door. A watch's minute hand moves more quickly than did mine. Never before that night had I felt the extent of my own powers, of my sagacity. I could scarcely contain the feelings of triumph, to think that there I was, opening the door little by little, and the old man not even dreamed of my secret deeds or thoughts.
Is anyone there? Stop playing. It's just a wind. It's just a wind.
I'm good. How are you?
Yes, we got complaints about screaming from this house.
No screams. Would you officers like to come in?
Sure, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you guys?
Just fine, thank you.
How may I help you?
So, do you live here alone?
I don't live here.
Really?
Yes.
So, who live here?
An old man lives here. I'm his neighbor. I'm watching his house. He's not here.
Okay. And does anyone live here with him?
No one lives here with him. He lives here alone.
Okay.
How many days will he be gone?
He'll be gone maybe about 4 or 5 days tops.
Are you for sure about that?
I'm positive about that. He'll be gone. Yes.
So, how would you explain the screaming that they heard?
I'm watching television, so it's probably the surround sound, and I have it up really loud.
Really?
Yeah.
You have it that loud?
Yeah, I like surround sound, get the movie theater effect or whatever, so yes.
Are you sure that he will be gone 5 days? Because people have been calling the police station saying that they heard screams.
Ma'am, I am positive he will be gone 4 or 5 days tops. Yes, he will be gone.
Okay. Well, we have to come out and check things out. Everything appears to be okay.
It looks fine to me.
So,
yeah, it does.
I guess that's all for now.
So,
Alrighty.
yeah, it's in order.
Hear that?
Remember, you okay?
I'm well. How are you guys?
Just fine, thank you.
How may I help you?
So, do you live here alone?
I don't live here.
Really?
Yes.
So, who live here?
An old man lives here. I'm his neighbor. I'm watching his house. He's not here.
Okay. And does anyone live here with him?
No, no one lives here with him. He lives here alone.
Okay.
How many days will he be gone?
He'll